Howdy team. So next in our series, how to start a boot camp from scratch, I am talking to you about location. Okay, and your location, there's a few things we take into account, whether it's public property, private property, whether it's a property that we're going to purchase or lease, and what that property has, whether it's indoors, outdoors, etc. So picking a location is probably one of the most important things you're going to do, and it's important that it works for you. So it works with how much it costs, it works in terms of whereabouts it is for ease of access for you as a trainer, but also it's dark in here, you can see me now. It's also important that it's convenient for our members, because if they can't get to it or it's not close by, you're not going to get many members. So it's very important. So for example, I am here in Newstead Park, and this location here is very good because I've got grass, I've got footpath, I've got parking, ample parking up the top here which is free, and I've got good access. There's a busy road right behind me here, so I've got some good frontage that I can get exposure to as well. And across the road over here I've got corporates and accommodation, lots of apartments back over behind me here that I can market into as well. So a few variables to take into account: marketing opportunities, the training location itself, it's got to have sufficient footpaths, grass area, you've got to be allowed to train there, and it's got to work for you in terms of where you're training, where you're moving from, and getting members. So there's a few variables to take into account. Now of course, if I was building my own premises, that's a different kettle of fish again, a much bigger outlay expense wise, but in turn you're going to be able to generate more income if you've got your own dedicated premises. Okay, and you're not answerable to anyone. Here in the park is compliance. We have to deal with the council. They require certain things for running training in the park here, whereas if you've got your own premises, you're your own boss, you don't have to report to anyone, which is really cool. So those are our variables with picking a location. Crank it out.